welcome. This is part 2 or day 2 of me beading my vampire tears necklace. Yesterday was a lot of what should I do? I don't know if this will look good or what. And then I decided I'm just gonna bead it and just go for it. I did manage off camera to bead a wonderful rondelle, which is this. And I was doing, or a spacer bead, I was doing it originally with the black rondelles, but then I was not able to achieve what I was looking for, so I just basically did it in, I did cubic right angle weave with the red size 11s and the center stone, quote unquote stone, where I would have had the black rondelle, I did the black size 11s, and I really like how it came out. Right now, I've got one bead cap done. I decided to come live. If you pop in, say hello. If you're on the replay, then, you know, you can just follow along and see what I do. I'm doing bead caps. I'm going to make more of these. In fact, let me grab some of these out now, since I'll be working on a couple of these for now. And so I got one half of the bead cap done. I am starting the second half of my bead cap. So right now I'm just basically doing what's called pondo stitch for the first. And then I'll just go back through all 4 beads. So this isn't like a tutorial or anything. This is, hey, watch me bead kind of thing. All right, so we have that. I don't really need much of anything else. So I'm just gonna pick up an 11. One thing I really like about this stitch, it also provides extra beads around the right angle weave, so you can have like more directions that your thread can go through, which is something is really cool. I'm going to turn my music down just a bit, because if I upload this with music, YouTube is not going to be happy. So there's that. So what I think I'm going to do now is next step. And if you don't know, I have a YouTube tutorial that describes how to do a cathedral beaded pendant. And this is at the second portion of the video, where I'll say in the first portion, if you created your bead cap, you could stop here. If you wanted a beaded bead, stop here. And then I continue to the third part of the video where it's got the little loop and the little dangle. So what I think I'm going to do is, if this turns out to be a great necklace and I really like it, it's going to be big and chunky. If it turns out to be the way I think it's going to look, now that I've beaded the components, I think I'll do this as a YouTube tutorial for Halloween. 2, and then my step up. Let me move this down a little bit so you guys could see. There, sorry. Don't mean to make you guys a little dizzy. I'm also trying to get my arm to be comfortable. So if you guys are new here, feel free to ask questions. I like to answer questions. Go through the next bead. I'll skip. Go through that bead. Go through there. I think I'm at my step up now. Skip and go through there. Yes. Okay. Next step is rondelle. Push these over here. Am I at my step up? I don't think so. No, I'm not. It's the next round. That's my step up. Okay. Let's try that again. Yep, so I'll go through that bead, pick up a bead, go through that next bead, and then this is my step up. There we go. Now it's time to do a round of the rondelles. Okay. And then I will come through here. These bead caps really don't take long to make. All right. And then we'll do our step up. There we go. Gonna do a round of seed beads. Okay. I'm trying to cup it as I go, but I don't want to cup it too tight because then these top beads here are going to get scored. And that's not a good thing. So I don't want to keep tension too tight, but I don't want to keep it too loose either. And that's one thing about beading after a while. Oh, did I hit my... Yeah, I guess I did. All right. Now I'm going to do my last round. Oh. Really? Again, I missed my step ups. I am not doing too good today. All right, let's try it again. Doing my last round. Okay. Alrighty, so there's my last round. Now what I want to do is I want to get to the top part here. Go through the rondelle at the top. I want to see where my thread is. There it is, right there. Okay. I think, yeah, it looks like I'm exiting the rondelle where it should be. So I'm gonna stick my needle through here. And then I'm gonna tie this with this. And then I'm just gonna cut off just the tail because I want to keep this string. So that'll be the bottom part of my, so what I want to do is I want to come back up through here, but I want to come down now through the center hole like this. I'm gonna pick up a pearl, gonna add that on just like that, and then we're gonna add our bead cap on just like that. And now what I want to do, where do I want to come through? I'll come through this rondelle, I'll come down here. So now what I want to do is I want to go through a few beads. I want to pull. And then get that down there. And then I want to go through another few beads and pull. Because I want to keep it as close to the beads that to the pearl that I possibly can. And then I'm going to get my bead down to there. And now I'm going to take some of these and some of these. And I'm going to pick up 4, or pick up 2, pick up 2, and then I'm going to come down about here. I'm going to come down here. And it's going to be all floppy and everything, but that's okay. It'll tighten up once we start getting the other, once we start caging the pearl. I'm going to come up here to this side, and then I will come down here, and then this is fun part. I like this part. So hello to the few people who joined. There we go. Come down here. Come through here. Okay. Now I will come down here. I'll come down here. Okay. This is looking really good. I'm really happy with this. And we will come up through here. Okay. So there it is. Beaded bead. Let's see. Now what I want to do. So I'm gonna hide my string up near the top here. I'm gonna hide it right. I'll hide it right in here. Okay, and one last time. There we go. I use Loctite super glue. Add the tiniest little drop. And now I'm just gonna right there into the bead hole and around that area. Now put that off to the side with those beads. So what I was thinking about doing with the rondelle was taking the drop and hanging it down off of this. So that way when the beads are together, like for example here, like this was what I was planning on going for, and then hang the rondelle or hang the drop bead off of this, and then have the big giant stone here. Maybe it would help if I put it in camera. And then so I was going to put the giant rondelle here. I was going to have that, and then have this one somewhere over here. I'm not sure. I got to do a bail for this, so we'll see how that looks. But this was the general idea of how I want the necklace to look. It's going to be big and chunky, so I'll put these back over here. Alright, and it's time to do, well, let's just make bead caps today. It's going to be a long, long, long necklace. Well, it's going to be a long time to do all these, so let's see what we've got. We'll put all this stuff over there. Hi, welcome, people, new people. Okay, let's push these back. So I don't need these right now. Lots of beads out on the bead table, and let's get back to this. Okay. One. And then we will go back through the fourth one there. So thanks you guys for being here and beading with me. If you're here, if you're on the replay, thanks for watching. I just figured, you know, I do this because I like to bead. And not only that, but I'm trying to get away from that other video platform. And I really want to come onto the YouTube platform like full time. Okay. And my step up. Okay, so here I am. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, and 8. Yep, and there's my step up. We do a round of rondelles, round of rondelles. 1, 2. These bead caps really don't take much time at all. 3, 4, 5, 6, We're on our second to last row. That's how fast this goes. And we are on our last row already. All right. And there we go. There's a little bead cap. And now, let me see here. Let me pull that through. Where am I? So I'll come through here. I'll come through the bottom side. And I will tie off my bead cap here. I'm not worried about glue, and I'm not worried about if the whatchamacallit, if there's a lot of tail there, because it's going to be hidden. You could glue it if you want. Okay, there's one bead cap. Let's make the other bead cap. Alrighty. Alright, let's pull these four. And then I'll go back through my original bead. There. Go through the next bead, pick up a bead. My mind is wandering. Like, what project should I do next? What should I do for fall? I want to do something very pretty for fall, and I don't know what I want to do. So my mind wanders. Did I miss something again? I probably did. Because my mind wanders. Let me see. Yeah, I did. This is why I should always count, but I don't count. All right. Oops. All right, I took the wrong string out. Let me see. Where am I? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and now there's 8. There we go. I forgot to count to 8 in that row. And now, do 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. I step up. Now we're going to do a round of peyote. Do 1, 2. Now this is going to start cupping. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One, 2, 3. All right, now we're on our last row. I really like how this bead cap works up. Very fast. Right, and almost done. 3. Hi guys, welcome in, whoever's here. Hello to replay crew. For those of you who will be watching this after I'm live. Okay. Come up here. All right. And he's coming out of that one. So I'm going to come through here. I'm going to stick the needle down through the piece so I can tie it off. On the inside here of the bead cap. And then I'm just going to cut off this tail. And then I'm going to bring my piece, my needle back up. Let's bring it up through there. Right there. And now what I'm going to do is bring it down through there, the middle hole. So I'm going to set my bead up. This is a 14 millimeter. I'm going to stick my bead cap on the top there. Okay, and now I'm gonna go through a couple pieces, couple beads, because I want to use the friction of the beads to pull it down and have it stay there. I don't want to go through too many beads because then I'm not going to be able to pull it down. So I just went through a couple beads, and now you can see it's not there. And now I can hold it in place. To a point. Let's see if we can do this again. Pull this down. There. And now I will come out that bead there. Let's get our other little beads. There. And it doesn't matter which one I start on the other side. But I always want to make sure that I go in this direction. So I'll come up here to this one and go that direction. I'm gonna come down here to this little mountain. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, and last one, and then we'll tie this off, and we will now have 4 beads made. And there we are. And now I'm going to bring this up to the top here. I'm gonna hide the thread right up on the top by the hole because we're gonna have the spacers, which will hide the knot. So I'm cool with having the knot on the outside. There. And then once again, I feel like I'm productive today. Yesterday I felt like I did a whole bunch of nothing on the live, but I was doing a lot of where do we want to put this? What do we want to do? So sometimes the designing process takes a lot of what am I doing kind of thing before I can figure out what exactly it is I'm going to do and how I want a piece to look. So there's that. 4 beads down, a lot more to go. Okay. Put the glue cap on. All right, give me a second. I'm going to stretch, have some water, stay hydrated. It is hot out there. Well, where I live, I feel like I live on the sun. Okay. Okay. I really like making these. These are so pretty. Goodness gracious. I just want to see how they look. I just want to see how they look together. The one thing about these beaded beads is that's why I put the bead cap on and I string them and then it's so the hole doesn't twist around. Look how pretty that is. I mean, that would make like a really pretty, like really chunky bracelet. Nice gothic chunk. Ooh, I can, but I don't know. Now I'm just playing around, you know, just having a little fun with it. Like here's a rondelle, here's a spacer. I think it's gonna look really good with the spacers and hanging the drop off of the spacers. Yeah, I'm really liking this. And I love the gunmetal color of the pearls because it's not black. And I think if it was black, it would get lost. Even though the only color I have are these gray beads. So I'm really glad that I made that gray color because the light kind of sparkles it. Oh, like you can see the light. I think it's just going to be really pretty. So I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make one more beaded bead and then I'll go work on the spacers. Because I get bored after a while, so I want to, you know, have some fun, shake things up a bit. All right, let's make one more beaded bead. Okay, we'll put you there. Put you back here. You over here. And you over here. I'll have plenty of rondelles. I got a huge bag of them anyway. Got a big giant bag of rondelles. So we have plenty. And I can always go to the bead store and pick up more of these colors. And then okay. I'm just curious, 2:53 p.m. I just want to see how fast it takes me to do a bead cap. 3 and 4. 2, 4, 6. This is where I increase from 4 to 8. 8. And now I gotta count 8 so I don't lose track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on my third to last row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Second to last row. Oh no, I'm gonna lose time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on my last row, Okay. Do. And there we are. Let's get this. Let's that rondelle there. Okay. So it looks like about 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes to make a bead cap. So we'll say 6 minutes. And then, so that's 12 minutes. And then to bead around the beads to join the 2 bead caps together, cage the pearl, it's probably another 6 minutes. So it looks like, no, it can't be 12, maybe 20 minutes a bead. It is really not bad. So to make one of these and you're really good and get going at it, it's about 20 minutes. There we go. Okay. I'm debating on whether or not I want to use this because I know the black is going to fall off. I might just want to do sterling silver as my background or my findings. Okay. Hi guys, welcome whoever came in. We're just beading today, nothing special going on, just chilling out, enjoying the Monday before I have to go back to work tomorrow. I'm working on my Vampire Tears necklace. And if it turns out the way I think it's gonna turn out, I'm gonna have it as a YouTube tutorial for Halloween. Halloween! So I love this time of year. I made this necklace, which I'll be putting up in my Etsy. I keep saying that. It's made with sterling silver findings. It's my little crow. Okay. We're gonna make the last bead cap. count my 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong? Two, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, everything looks fine. So why didn't, so why was that not my step up? That's weird. That is so weird. I should have come out the, oh, okay, I see what I did, because I went through the black bead. I should have went through the rondelle and then through the next black bead. Okay, that was my problem. Okay. Through the rond, there's my step up. Perfect. Yay. One. I'm on my last round. So what I need to do is go to the store and I need to buy a good, I'm thinking I'm going to buy some tiger tail, because this is going to be a really, really heavy piece, a necklace. You know how Gothic is. It's heavy. There's nothing light and eerie about Gothica or anything of the genre. So everything is heavy. So the necklace is going to be really heavy. And so I want to get like a really good, like a tiger tail, something that's going to, you know, a stringing thing that is going to hold up to the weight of this. me bring up. I'm listening to Pandora, and it's got this annoying commercial. It's like, oh my god, would you stop? Okay. So I'll come up through here. Which rondel is it coming out of? That one right there. Alright, so I'll just stick my needle through there. And then I'll come out by this. And then I'll tie this one off. And then we're going to cage another pearl. Okay. So now what I want to do is bring my piece. Oh, I want to just snip off the tail. I'll come back up through the piece here. Then I will come down here. Add the bead. And then add our other bead cap. Okay. Let's bead the beads. So now I want to go through a couple beads, push it down. More beads. Just make sure it's nice and tight. Come down here and I'll use these beads now. There we go. I think the reason why I like this part is because I know once I'm done with this, I have a beaded bead. Let's see, where am I? We're gonna come down through there. I'll come up through here. Then I will come up through here. And our last one. Nope, I want to go through this one. Okay, and now I'm just gonna work my tail back up through the piece. And I think right there. So I can pull a little tight, just tighten everything up. And there we are. I like to go under the string, make a loop. This is, I think, called a half hitch knot. You do it in sewing. This is what I learned in sewing class many years ago. And then there's that. And what I like to do is, so I don't lose my place, I like to glue the string and then cut it, just so I can see where I am. That's a little too much glue, but that's okay. All right. And another bead down. Alrighty. All right, I'm getting bored of making beads. This is good. This is turning out to be a project and a half. So push you there. I think I want to do more rondelles. So I'll push those beads to the side. And now I'm going to be working with this and this. How many are on here? 11. This is why you should always have a recipe list. Oops, sorry guys. Sorry. If things paused, I'm sorry. It was my, whatchamacallit, my battery. I forgot to plug in my phone, so sorry. But like I was saying, you should have a recipe book of how you're going to do things so you don't forget. Okay. So we're 11. All right, and then we'll do... All right, let's... Here we go. All right, let me see. All right, sorry about that, guys. So now I'm doing craw, which is how I made the rondelle. and then I join the edges. Oh, you can see my fingers are black from using the smoke fire line. It's all good. I'll wash my hands. Okay. And melt the black bead. There we go. All right. Ah, come on now. Get in there. All right. Okay. So I've got 3 right now. 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. All right. So once I bead these up, I'm going to join the pieces. I tried 10 because that was a nice size rondelle, but it was too small and I couldn't see the holes and I couldn't close it up. And I'm pretty good with cubic right angle weave, but I just could not see what was going on with this. So then I thought it would be a little bit better if I worked with maybe 12, but that was a little too big because I didn't want to go beyond the size of this diameter. So, and these are smaller, which I'm really happy about the size. So then I went with size with 11 units of craw, and that seemed to work. So I was happy with that. And here I am. There's that. Okay. Okay. Almost done. This isn't like a YouTube video where I can do this off screen and then transition to the beginning and then transition to the end and be like, okay, I'm done. That was fast. Movie magic. Oops. All right, almost done. And then what I'll do is I'll join the two ends. Okay. Alrighty, let's join this. Come up and come down. Come across the bottom again. I'll come up here. And we'll join here. Come up here. Pick up here. What? Really? Really? All right, let's try this again. Accidentally picked up 2 beads rather than 1 bead. Hi, Christine. How are you? Thanks for popping into my live. I'm just beading today. I'm working on my necklace called Vampire Tears, and just beading the components for it. I got some of the components done. I did a couple of the caged pearls, and now I got bored of that, so I'm working on making the rondelles, and then in between the rondelles I'm gonna have these drops. I'm trying to do something for like Halloween time, you know. Thank you. I'm just, right now I'm doing cubic right angle weave, and I'm trying to join the pieces together, but you can see how small it is, so I have to like concentrate on this part. Okay, so I'll come back down here, back across, and then up here. And I'm trying to hold it in its shape so that the black beads are on the outside diameter like this, and that they don't curl up. It's kind of hard. Okay. Next is this. So it looks like I have to go up this bead here. I'll pick up a bead, come down the bead here. Now that's the second one. This is going to be the hardest one. Come up through here. And then my next bead is that in there. So pick that one up. Definitely have to pick this one up. And then, is that the bead I pick up next? This is where it gets a little, I think that is, no, I don't think that's the bead I go down. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Oh, now it's starting to twist. That's what I don't want it to do. Okay, I think it's this bead I come down. And then come up here. Come up this bead. And now I do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and now or no. I don't think that's right. Well, that's right there. Thank you very much. I'm trying to concentrate to make sure that I've got this, but I'm not really. Okay. So now that I have that and my rondelles are on the outside, let me do the inside diameter first. And that means I'm just going to join these. I'm not going to do anything, but this will provide the structure and keep the beads from rolling in on themselves. And that'll keep the black beads on the outside the way they're supposed to be. So go through there. And then I'm back to my beginning. There we go. There. I'll worry about the outside diameter later. I want to do, I'll come up through here. I'll come through here. I will come down through here, and now I will bring my needle through the inside donut. I want to keep this as tight as possible. There we go. Looking good. All right. Okay. There. That's what I wanted to achieve. Make a little donut. Now I want donuts. And now I'm going to do the outside diameter of the wheel. Hopefully I have enough thread. If not, I got some thread here on the back end. So I will move that there. Move this here. Now that my thread is short, it keeps falling off the needle. This is one thing I don't like. It's one of my peeves of beading. But I always play chicken with my thread anyway, so that's what I get. Right? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough thread. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Eek. That's okay. I want to move this down here. Do I have enough thread? Yeah, I'll use the tail. This is why I like to have a long tail when I bead, because sometimes you need it. Because sometimes you just need a long tail. Come on today. I don't know why I'm having so much problems. What? Why can't I thread a needle? Okay, let's try this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 11. 8, 9. I'm getting there. Ugh, running out of thread. 10, 11. All right, where is my... Ugh, go figure it's on the opposite side. That's all right. We'll cross the river and we'll take the express train. Come on. Just a couple more stops. Ooh. Wow, that was close. Look at that. That was all the string I had left. And then I'm gonna tie this off as close to the hole as I can get. And I'm cool with that because it'll be hidden by the beads, these big beads, as these are spacers. Okay. Add a little bit of glue. There we are. Snip. We got 2 spacers down. Woohoo. Got 2 spacers. I'm not bored of spacers yet, so I'm gonna do another spacer. Okay, I got myself extra string. All right. Okay, I'm definitely going to need more of this. We'll do 10 of these, 11, 5, 10, 11. Okay, those are my 15s. Whoever's in here, you can ask questions if you want. I don't mind answering questions. If you have any questions about beading or anything, what kind of thread I'm using, why I'm using it, whatever, feel free to ask. Likewise, if you're rewatching this and you want to know, feel free to leave a comment and I will respond. So now I'm doing cubic right angle weave again, or craw. Craw, craw. All right. have a feeling this necklace is gonna take a while. Good thing I started it in September. I'm hoping to finish this in a couple weeks. The most tedious part of this is just beading the components. There's not many components, but there's a lot of little components, which can be tedious for some people. I'm gonna try and start getting on a routine, so that way people can come on when I'm live. I want to start doing lives on like regularly scheduled, like maybe Thursdays from like 6 to 8 or something. I work during the day, or maybe Saturday mornings, I don't know. Oh, I think I added too many beads. One. Yeah, I did. You know, it's really funny, but I have no patience for anything else except beading. This I can do all day, a little tedious work, but I have like no patience when it comes to anything else. Okay. Coming up on the last few units of craw. Wait a minute. Oops. I must be really tired today. I keep skipping steps. One, two. Now. Okay, 2 more units. All right, last unit. Okay. It's curling it on itself and I don't want it to do that. Wait, did I do 11? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Okay, that goes down. That means I have to go up here. I'll come down here. Okay, so at least I know that side is correct. Okay. Next is this side. This one. I come up here. Pick up a bead. Come down the opposite side. Come across. Wait a minute. Something's not right. Because it's starting to curl in up on itself. That's what's the problem. Pull this tight. Okay. This. 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 Next is that bead. Pick up a bead. That bead right there. Is it that bead or that bead? Oops. Back up that bead. And now something's not right. I think the reason why this is the way it is, it's because it's such a tight stitch that I'm not seeing where my needle is supposed to go next. And I think that's where the problem lies. I just don't know. Why did I decide to make rondelles? I don't know. Because I'm like that. Why does Michelle subject herself to such trauma? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So it's really easy to do the front. The thing is, I want to keep these from twisting like this. I want these on the outside diameter. And in the beginning here, it's very easy because I've got black beads as a guide of where my beads should go next. So this is pretty easy. So there's that. And this side is pretty easy because now I could see I go up this bead here. I hate tails, but I need the tails. And now I know I can pick up this bead and come down this bead here on this side. But where it gets me, and come up here, where it gets me is on the inside diameter there. I can see a bead there. I'll pick up a bead and I will come down here. I've kept my work a little loose, and I think I did it. I'm gonna come back through this bead. And this bead. And now darn it all, this is like next to impossible. I don't think I'm gonna do a YouTube tutorial if it's gonna be this difficult. Now, this next step should be the red side, where I don't have to pick up any beads. I should pretty much join these like this. Then I should come out the roundel. All right, so I did it right. So now I'm going to join the inside diameter beads. isn't right. Let me try like this. Okay. Maybe it's me. I think it might be me and my eyeballs. Maybe I can't see the beads very well. I think it's trying to turn in on itself, and I'm trying to keep these beads straight. And I could be going cross-eyed too. There. All right, so now I'm back to the beginning. We'll just do another. Okay. All right, it worked out. Yay. I'm going to do the inside diameter on the opposite side. This one I could see. You can see the path. The first one was a little difficult. And then I want to pull tight. There. There. That looks good. But I think I'm gonna do, give me a second, guys. I've been at this, oh my God, an hour? Wait, it says I've been live for 121 minutes. That's 2 hours, guys. I want to take a break a bit. I'm gonna just stretch, finish my water. Always remember your ergonomics. You always want to make sure that you're always limber. You don't want to sit in a position too much longer. You don't want to sit in a position longer than you have to. I just want to get this over with and done. So I shall finish this. Put this here. This here. And now I'm gonna work and do my outside diameter. I think my eyes are just going cross-eyed from looking at these small tiny beads. I think I should eat lunch too. I'm trying to pull tight as I go to keep everything very tight and as round as possible. There we go. At least this will provide some structure. All right, coming up on the third rondelle. And where's my string? I'll move this piece to meet my tail over here. I think I will come down this bead. Here. And then I will take my tail. And then just gonna bring this down through this bead, and then I'll tie this off. I think it's time for lunch. I'm gonna stop here with this cathedral bead. Or this, sorry, I was thinking about the cathedral beads. I gotta put a description in this live so people on the replay crew can go. And if you wanna learn how to make this, I'll link to the video. So today is Monday. I am working for the rest of the week, so I'll probably be on. I'm gonna try and do every Thursday from like 6 to 8 and just do something like that. So just want to say thank you guys for being here. And yeah, we got 3 rondelles. I've got 5 beads. I'm really happy with the way the components are coming out. I think it's going to be great. I don't know, let's just take a quick look here. So the idea is to have this and then hang the little drops off like that. And then I think I'm gonna make a cubic right angle weave bail similar to one of these rondelles, but I kind of want to get something a little bit more fancier up at the top here. I'm thinking about doing some kind of fancy thing, and then I want to hang it down. But that is gonna be, it's gonna be chunky. I also want to add a little bit more depth. This seems a little flat to me compared to how thick around this necklace is going to be. So I'm thinking about adding a little bit more bulk to this, and that's that. So, and then yeah, well, thanks for being here, guys, and people who are watching on the replay, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.